in the wild. Ringtail lemurs are a very small species, living in groups of up to 30 different groups.
Speaking of that, look right up there, because we are now joined by Bibi. Oh, who are seated just below us, be careful! He just gave you a souvenir that you don't want to bring back home. The ringtail serves another important purpose, the holding high to keep everyone together, and also waving to warn each other of a rival group nearby. Lastly, the tail is a weapon for peaceful fighting.
That's right, ringtail lemurs have a very special way of solving disagreements. It is called stick fighting. They have sentlets here on their wrists, so if two males are interested in the same female, they'll pull their tails through their sentlets like this. Yeah, this makes their tails smelly. Then they flick their tails over their heads at each other until one of them gives up. The most sticky one wins.
Ringtail lemurs are the only species that do this. No bites, punches, or bruises. We humans could learn a valuable lesson from these gentle lemurs on how to resolve conflicts peacefully.
We should also do more to protect ringtail lemurs in the wild. They are an endangered species and are continuing to decline due to habitat destruction and the illegal wildlife trade. Okay, and now lemur friends will be making their way back home. Thank you, SB and Bibi!
Oh, by the way, Lumi, do you know something? SB and Bibi are related, the father and son. Would you like to guess which one is the father?
I think Bibi is the father.
No, SB is the father. So when father go back home, what son must do? Follow daddy. All the way in. Bye! Animals have many specialized skills or adaptations that we humans do not. For example, if we want to dig up the soil to plant some seeds, we need tools. But our next two species we are about to meet are equipped with physical features, making them masters of digging, rooting, and foraging in the ground.
First up, these animals come all the way from South America. Say hello to Jojo and Patches, our band of Quanties. Quanties are very active and curious members of the raccoon family. With those flexible pig-like noses, they have an excellent sense of smell. They search for fruits and small prey, then dig up these tasty treats with their strong, sharp claws.
Just like the ringtail lemurs, their stripy tails are designed for balance and also to keep everyone together when they're foraging in the forest underbrush. Unfortunately, quanties are facing many challenges in the wild. They are hunted for their meat and fur, and in many areas, they are considered pets. We, however, are big fans of these enduring, nosy creatures.
Meant to warn predators to back off. If not, they release a stinky odor to deter attackers. Alright, another interesting fact about animals is that even though they're from the same species, John and Marshall have very different personalities. The one in front there is Marshall. He is much more daring than his brother John, who is now headed back.
And they have pig-like snouts, strong claws, and sharp-bottom teeth, which help them to dig deep into the ground looking for food. That might just look like a big piles of leaves to us, but for quanties or badgers, that is a buffet filled with a lot of good food like worms, insects, beetles, fruits, frogs, and many more. As they make their way home, you should know that they are rapidly declining in the wild due to relentless poachings, snacks, and habitat loss. I'm pretty sure all of you would agree with me that these shy animals deserve our protection.
I completely agree with you, Misha. Speaking of endangered animals, look what I just found.
Wow! Is that what I'm thinking?
I think so. This looks like a fresh snake skin. You know what? I'm going to check out the cave because I think there's a snake hiding out in there.
Ooh, good luck, Lavina. snake shed their skin? You can shout out your answers. I can hear the answer already. They do this several times a year so they can grow bigger. And this also helps them to get rid of parasites embedded onto their skins. We humans shed millions of skin cells every day. But snakes, they shed one whole piece of skin all at once.
Bisha, look what I found.
Wow!
Not just one, but two snakes.
They're beautiful. Look at that one piece.
There you go.
Great find, Lovin.
This is a ball python, also known as a royal python. They come from Africa where they are highly respected and seen as saviors in local folktale. Ball pythons these snakes are quite gentle and non-venomous, and it is believed that Cleopatra wore them around her wrists as living jewelry and as a symbol of wealth and power.
And this is a red snake. They can be found in the northern hemisphere, including here in Singapore. They've adapted to climbing rough surfaces like the trees, meaning they can climb up the trees and raid bird nests. When they get threatened, they coil up into a ball and also vibrate their tail, just like their much scarier cousins, the rattlesnakes.
Ball pythons have eyes that can adjust to dim light and heat-sensitive organs around their mouths, so they can hunt for prey in total darkness and by body temperature. Ball pythons get their names because they curl up into a ball to defend themselves from predators.
Just like many other snakes, both these species are beneficial to us humans, especially the farmers, by controlling rodent population.
One very important point, if you buy yourself a fancy snakeskin bag or a pair of shoes, this is not what it's made of. This is what is used, the skin of a real living snake. Countless snakes are caught from the wild each year to supply the fashion industry, and even more are trapped to fill the wildlife factory. So everyone, let's find a more ethical way to be fashionable and a more humane way to choose a pet.
Totally agree with you. And I think now it's time for them to head back home. There you go. Bye! Wow. From our cold-blooded reptiles to our tree-dwelling mammals, we're about to meet an animal who has adapted to life among us humans. Ladies and gentlemen, look way up there. Slowly walking across the line. I can see him already. That is Maui, our mass-bound civet. There you go, look at the white distinct marking on his face. That makes him look like a superhero. But that is actually a warning for the predators to back off, or they will be blasted with a very wet smelling spray, just like the hawk badgers we met earlier on.
Civets are omnivores, and while Plunder is enjoying some of his favorite fruits from those hanging monkey pods, let me share a troubling story with you. Have you heard of Kopi Luwak, also known as civet coffee? Touted as the most expensive coffee in the world, Kopi Luwak is made from coffee cherries that have been eaten and passed through the digestive tract of civets. This cruel production process involves imprisoning wild civets in horrific overcrowded conditions and feeding them nothing but coffee cherries. It is as terrible as it sounds. So everyone, make a pledge, tell your friends to not buy Kopi Luwak. Let's make choices that protect wildlife and not exploit these vulnerable creatures.
Our trumpeter hornbill is Shadi. Shadi recently got involved in a study conducted by a group of researchers from National University Singapore, and the result shows they have remarkable intelligence as well as ability to solve problems on their own.
Hornbills are omnivores, and Shadi is enjoying some of her favorite fruits right now. Soon she'll be flying overhead to the platform up there. When she does, watch her unique flight pattern. It's a combination of slow, deep wing beats and sharp glides. Hornbills are very vocal. In fact, sometimes they just can't stop talking. Alright, listen up. What does that sound like to you?
I know. Sounds like a crying baby, like my son when he throws that.
That's right. I also think it sounds a lot like a crying baby. That large cast on top of a beak actually amplifies these unusual calls.
And hornbills are omnivores, which means flying insects are on the menu. So today, let's see if Shadi is able to show us how they catch their prey in mid-flight. Alright, Shadi flew all the way back to Africa. Hey, Shadi is here. Hi, Shadi. He's going to find his favorite trainer. Let's go, boy. Everybody, let's give a big round of applause and encourage him. There you go, attention seeker. Okay, so I'm ready. Lovin is ready. Are you guys ready for this? Yes, then come along with us. 1, 2, and 3. Whoa! Great catch there, Shadi. Now, shortly he's going to head back to the next hole, right back there in that tree.
Hornbills. Shadi and her African relatives are safe for now, but many Asian hornbills are still headed towards extinction because of habitat loss and the illegal wildlife trade. Mandai Nature, our conservation arm, works closely with conservationists.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Titan, a turkey vulture. Please remain seated throughout the show. Do not try to touch the bird. This is for your own safety. Alright, vultures are scavengers. They do not hunt for live animals. They prefer dead ones. They have very good sense of smell, which allows them to sniff out carcasses far below the forest canopy.
Vultures are perfectly adapted for scavenging. They have extremely acidic stomach acid, so they can digest just about anything. Known as nature's cleanup crew, vultures do us a big favor. They prevent the spread of diseases like tuberculosis and rabies without actually getting sick themselves. Mandai Nature is a proud supporter of vulture conservation projects in Asia, providing protection for these critically important birds before they disappear forever. Now let's give a round of applause to Titan and Bashir. Okay, before we meet our next animals, let me share a success story with you. After a quick stop for a fish snack, watch how they swim.
They actually doggy paddle around fairly slowly with all 4 legs. This is because they decide to spend most of their time on land. They have 2 layers of fur, a tightly packed one underneath, and long hairs on top.
It acts like a water repellent, keeping them warm while in chilly waters. Otters are known to be very active and playful creatures. Let's wave goodbye to Mia and Stallone.
Bye! Otters.
Okay, Liz, show us how it's done. teach an author to recycle, so can you. And remember, clean rivers have happy authors. Let's give it up for Wiz!
As we venture into the wild today, we have met many animals who are masters of adaptations with many unique skills which help them to survive and thrive. But still, there are so many animals out there in the wild who are facing extinctions and threats because of us humans. Our action matters, and you have already helped by coming to the Singapore Zoo.
Every ticket you buy helps us to support over 40 conservation projects in Southeast Asia. Let's all be partners in caring for our planet and the amazing animals that inhabit it.
In you and around you. Keep the wild alive.